In this video, I will be showing you a deep dive comparison between Plasmic and FlutterFlow to help you decide which is the best no-code app development platform for your needs. Let's get started. First, I am exploring the Plasmic documentation to understand its core identity. Plasmic is a visual builder for the web that lets me build websites and apps rapidly without being restricted by code, though I have the option to integrate it with a codebase later. As I scroll through the introduction, I can see it's commonly used for building internal tools, customer portals, SaaS products, and even content-managed websites. What makes Plasmic special is that it addresses the complexity ceiling found in many no-code tools. It was built to integrate deeply with codebases, so I never feel limited by the visual tool itself. One thing I find impressive is that it doesn't just generate a static site. It creates components that can be used within a React, Next.js, or Gatsby environment, giving me the freedom to add custom logic whenever I need to. I'm looking at the overview now, and it's clear that Plasmic is highly flexible. It allows for faster iteration than jumping between a browser inspector and a code editor. It also enables non-developers, like designers or content managers, to contribute directly to the design and content without breaking the underlying structure, which is a huge plus for team collaboration. I can use Plasmic to build what the components look like, and then use CodeGen to sync those into my actual project. This hybrid approach is great for scaling to highly complex frontends while maintaining high performance and high-quality code. It even supports SEO-friendly static site generation and lets me deploy or host my projects anywhere, from Vercel to Netlify or even my own server. Now, I'm switching gears to look at FlutterFlow. FlutterFlow is a low-code development platform built on top of the Flutter framework. It allows me to create applications using a visual editor instead of writing all the UI code by hand. It's particularly effective for building multi-platform apps, especially for mobile, because it generates clean Flutter code that runs beautifully on both iOS and Android. As I navigate through the features, I can see that FlutterFlow automates the process of building UI by translating visual layouts into Flutter widgets. It also handles the boilerplate code for service integrations like Firebase, which is incredibly helpful for backend setup, authentication, and database management right out of the box. One of the standout features of FlutterFlow is that the final output is readable source code. This means I am not locked into a proprietary platform. I own what I build. I can export the code and continue development manually in VS Code if I ever need to scale beyond the visual builder's capabilities. It's a great choice when I need to build a prototype or an MVP quickly, or when my team has limited Flutter experience but wants to leverage the power of the framework for a professional-grade mobile app. When we compare the two, the choice really depends on the specific goals of the project. Plasmic is an incredible choice for web-focused projects where design precision and integration with an existing React or Next.js codebase are priorities. It bridges the gap between designers and developers seamlessly, allowing for high-performance web applications that don't sacrifice flexibility. It is essentially a visual CMS that gives developers superpowers. On the other hand, FlutterFlow is the clear winner if the goal is to build native mobile applications for iOS and Android from a single codebase. Its tight integration with Firebase and the ability to export production-ready Flutter code make it a powerhouse for mobile app startups. While Plasmic excels at the web and visual CMS capabilities, FlutterFlow excels at the mobile app lifecycle, push notifications, and logic-heavy mobile interfaces. My final verdict is this: if you are building a complex web application, a marketing site with high design requirements, or an internal tool that needs to live within a web ecosystem, Plasmic is the way to go. Its code-first, visual approach ensures you won't hit a wall as your project grows. However, if your primary target is the App Store and you want a visual way to manage your mobile app's backend and UI simultaneously, FlutterFlow is the superior platform. Both tools are professional-grade and remove the traditional barriers of manual coding, letting you focus on the user experience and getting your product to market faster. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more quick tips and tutorials.